So I have my real estate license for over a year now, and in today's video what I want to do is tell you guys the exact amount of money that I made, how many transactions I did, and the total volume of real estate sales that I had in my first year as a real estate agent, right after our video intro.
Hi guys, welcome to Martez Kelly's real estate channel. This is Martez Kelly, and welcome to the show.
What's good, family? I'm Martez Kelly, realtor, entrepreneur, mentor, and also family man. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Really, welcome to the channel. On our channel, we drop 2 videos a week touching on topics like my journey as a real estate agent, building wealth, and just overall habits of living well. And if that's something that you really want to be a part of, please consider subscribing. So in today's video, like I explained before, one of the things that I'm going to be touching on is how many deals did I sell, the total volume of real estate that I sold, and also the last thing is telling you guys the exact amount of money I made. I'm making this video just to serve as I guess to set the expectation of what you guys can expect for your first year as a real estate agent, and also to serve as some sort of inspiration if these numbers could inspire you in some way. Just to set the scene, I am a part-time real estate agent. I do have a full-time job. So just to set the scene like that and let you guys know. But let's go ahead and jump into how many deals I closed within my first year as a real estate agent. So I got my real estate license September of last year, 2020, and all the way up until September this year, 2021, I actually closed 3 deals, just a small 3 deals that I closed within my first year as a real estate agent, part-time. Now I want to go ahead and walk through, I guess, what those deals were. One of the deals, which was my first deal, which I had a video on my channel, and I'll link it up in the card up above where you guys can go check that video out. But I did a tour of that video, and I also did a day in the life vlog where I went to closing, my first closing, and showed you guys my exact check. But I said those videos will be linked in the description box or linked in the card up above. That was a seller lead that I got from cold calling. So I have a listing again that's coming up on the 1st of this month, and no, the 1st of December, which will actually be the day after you guys get this video. So December 1st, I actually have a listing going live. I was cold calling. I have a video about it on my channel as well. Cold calling and ran into this seller, and I actually sold her mom's home. So now my listing is me actually selling one of her homes, and also I have some land that she wants me to sell. So just from cold calling, that's how I got this first lead. It was a quick cash sale. I had a lot of videos about this one transaction on my channel, but it was a quick cash sale, and we'll go into the exact amount for that one next. But that was my first sale as a real estate agent. I closed on that property in February. I got my license in September. I really took September to December to do my post license and also training and also asking all the questions I needed. I started working the business in January, but closed the first deal in February. My second buyer was from a listing that I had that was canceled. So I posted the listing on Facebook Marketplace, and I guess I posted the listing on Facebook Marketplace, had a link to my website to get more details, and he went to my website and it captured his information, and it was texting him and different things like that. He was going back and forth. We got him pre-approved, and then this is during the craze here in Florida when we were looking for a house for him, and we finally found him a house that he wanted, got that one closed. That was one of the smoothest, I would say, the smoothest processes of working with a buyer. Like, that was beautiful, because I also had a buyer client that I'm still working on getting her deal closed now. We found the house that she wants. It just needed to get some repairs done, and that's taken over a year. No, almost 8 months for that deal, still waiting on it. But that was one of the smoothest transactions. That was my second closing. That one happened in, I think that was April or May. Somewhere in April, May was when I had my second closing. And my last closing was an Op City lead. If you guys haven't watched my video on ways to get free leads, free real estate leads, I'll link that in the card up above as well, so you guys can go check out that video. But I talked about how Op City, I finally closed on my first Op City lead, and that one was pretty smooth as well. I did a day in the life TikTok where I started my day at work And when I got off work at like 3 o'clock, I did 7 showings that day, and that was with this one buyer, and we looked at every home on the market that fits their criteria and also is within their budget. And luckily that day we actually found a home that they liked, put it on the contract the next day. So that one was pretty smooth as well. So those are the 3 deals that I closed, and also giving you guys somewhat of a backstory on every last one of them, let you know where they came from. 1, cold calling. 2 was actually a lead that I created from just a lead from a listing. Let's put it like that. A lead from a listing. And the last one was Obsidian. Now let's touch on the total volume. So like I told you guys already, the homes that I sold, I only sold 3. So you can guess my volume is going to be low. The first home that I sold was actually $45,000. So it was a $45,000 home. I'll let you guys know how much I actually made from that home in the next segment. The second home that I sold, or the $45,000 home, was from cold calling. The second home, it was $140,000, and that was the lead from the listing. And to be honest, the listing that I got that lead from was, I think we had it up at 90, maybe 90 grand. So for him to have almost 1.5 of the amount that he was searching for me to turn him into a client and actually find him the home that he wanted, that was amazing. The third one I sold was 245. So altogether, my total volume of real estate within my first year as a new real estate agent was $430,000, which is not a lot at all when my goal was to actually sell $3 million in real estate. And it's okay. And just to do some other things before I go in telling you guys the exact amount I made. My first deal, I was with EXP. So I was on a 70-30 split, and then I was on a 70-30 split, and I also had to give some of that money away to a mentor. I had a video on why I left EXP. I had videos on everything, but I'll make sure I link that in the card up above for you guys as well. My second deal, I was actually with Excellence Realty. So I didn't have to pay out a commission split. That was 100%. And then my third deal was with Obsidian, and I was still with Excellence Realty as well. So it was 100% on the commission split. Didn't have to give anything to the brokerage, but I did have to give 35% to Obsidian. So just to show you guys all the different splits, we'll go ahead and show you exactly how that works with a 100% brokerage. My first deal, like I said, it was for $45,000. What I actually took home from that after all splits was $2,150. And that was, like I said, I had to pay a mentorship fee and also a split. And if you go back to that video, I show you guys in the footage the actual breakdown on the check on where the money went. So my next deal, which I didn't have any splits on at all, was 2.5% on the purchase price. And the purchase price was $140K. So I took home after all splits $4,200 for that deal. And my third one was like I said, from Obsidian. I did have to do a 65-35 split with Obsidian. It was a blessing because I only had to do a $300 transaction fee to my brokerage, and I actually took home from that $4,000 even, somewhere around $4,000 even. So altogether, drum roll please, the total amount of money that I made my first year as a new real estate agent was $10,350. Yikes. So I know I have a lot of people who hit me up and were like, hey, I want to get my real estate license. I see like the potential of making money there. Real estate is the business of getting leads. And if you don't have leads, then you don't have deals. And if you don't have deals, you're not making money. But every single month you're paying out something. So $10,000 in my first year as a real estate agent. Like I said, it's not that good, but it's also not that bad to turn an idea, to turn a obsession, something that's been burning inside of you, to turn that into a reality, and within 1 year your business being profitable. And not just profitable, you having a side gig that pays you 10 grand, Yeah, I had to put in a lot of work for it, but to make 10 grand off of 3 deals is not bad, especially when my volume is the way that it is. I would say, yeah, especially with my volume being the way that it is, it's not that bad. But all of this just to say, like I said, I'm making this video to show you guys what to expect within your first year. I'm pretty sure you guys can do a lot better than me, especially if you're coming to the business full time and you can put more time into the business. And this is not creating excuses for myself. It's just really, like I said, make sure you set the right expectation. So if you have enough time to go all out, go all out. I have a couple videos coming up real soon talking about the mistakes that I made within my first year as a real estate agent, and also just a lot of different things like that. And in those videos, I'll be giving you guys the mistakes that I made and also steps and things that I plan on doing in the future. Like my video that'll be coming next Monday, which is video marketing for realtors. Like, how can we leverage video marketing to get more leads? And this is the way that I'll be heading with my business, just using my video platform or creating a video platform, using social media to take my business to a whole new level and take it to new heights. And that's actually everything, man. I made 10,000 grand, over 10,000 grand my first year as a real estate agent. And I have a feeling with the deals that I have lined up, the amount of leads that I have right now, the things that I'm doing now, I have a feeling that let's be realistic, I'm pretty sure I can 5x the amount. So we'll talk about goals later on in the year. We may even go live on YouTube and have like a goal setting workshop where I can actually set goals and we can actually set goals with each other. But not much more for me to say at this point. If you haven't subscribed already, please click right here to subscribe. YouTube suggests you watching this video, but I really think you should watch this one. Peace.